Well, wasn't that a pretty cool teaser trailer, ladies and gentlemen? GTA Online, A Safe House in the Hills is the winter DLC coming this December, where we can own our own extravagant residence in this DLC. We've already built an empire, and now we're gonna let pre-luxury real estate erect our palace in GTA Online, A Safe House in the Hills. Coming this December, the preeminent purveyors of luxury listings are breaking ground on a new series of property developments in some of Los Santos's most exclusive neighborhoods. These meticulously designed estates will feature sprawling grounds, breathtaking views, and first-rate amenities, including the latest in personal assistance and business service technology. Now, Rockstar just released this. This is still the weekly update. Well, actually, this isn't the weekly update newswire. This is just talking about the bonuses you get. Stuff we already know, sort of teasers on the weekly update and stuff here. This isn't the full upcoming DLC newswire, like full announcement, but they did just confirm the name. They confirmed the DLC name, the release month. We know it's coming December the 9th. We're going to get the actual confirmation on the date, I'm sure, next week after Thanksgiving. But this is a little teaser for right now. I just wanted to preface this video because this just released, so I'm throwing this at the beginning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel, and thank you so much for stopping by. In today's new GTA 5 Online video, Rockstar has released their new weekly update featuring so many different money bonuses, limited time rare and removed vehicles, huge discounts on actual good vehicles that you definitely want to purchase. We have some free properties plus discounted properties. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. We're going to be jumping into it all today. We're going to be focusing specifically on all of the biggest and most major changes that Rockstar made to GTA 5 Online with this week's weekly update. So thank you guys so much for tuning back in, and let's get started. Just to give you guys a quick little teaser look, we did get an actual updated look at some of the mansions. I mean, this is still the Devin Weston templated mansion, but we see it from a slightly different angle. It's still featuring, you know, the same type of free rewards you can get just for logging into the game and playing, but you could see more of the mansion, the driveway. I mean, this does look super luxurious, so still very excited for this DLC to be releasing here. Jumping into our bonuses for this week, the heavy hitter that I think most players who play with others will be taking advantage of is the double money and double RP opportunity on the Diamond Casino Heist finale. No matter what approach you're taking, completing the finale will double the payout of the loot you're actually taking, which is awesome right there. And remember, if you have GTA Plus, you've been getting guaranteed diamonds in the vault every single time you play through the Diamond Casino Heist. So if you're a weekly update player while also having a GTA Plus subscription, you're netting an insane amount of money this week. And even if you don't have GTA Plus, that's fine, because you're still getting double money on the Diamond Casino Heist in general, and that's such a rare opportunity. Really something we don't see at all. Any sort of bonus usually just has to do with diamonds, so it's something that you have to be taking advantage of this week. I know payout caps when it comes to actual, you know, heist payouts or business sales and stuff like that can be a concern sometimes. Don't worry about it with the Diamond Casino Heist this week. The payout cap is $7,590,000, so you will still be able to take full advantage of the double money, especially with the diamonds, and it'll be great. Now, not only that, we have other opportunities on the casino story missions, plus the Agatha Baker casino work missions when you call her. These are the normal casino story missions. Since you get a free master penthouse this week, which we'll be talking about, you have to play through these. You get an armored Paragon R at the end of the storyline and quest line when you complete all these missions, so it's definitely worth it. Casino work missions are just like free mode grinding type of content. Neither of these will make you millions, but these are worth playing this week, especially while they're double money and double RP. Also, when it comes to the races category, head to the open wheel section. These are paying out triple money and triple RP, which is awesome. The community race series is also paying out double money and double RP. The new listings missions continue to be double money and double RP if you haven't completed those yet, or even if you've completed them and you want to play through them again. And then at the casino, which we'll be talking about as well, you're getting double the casino chips when you visit the cashier. Also, keep in mind, if you have trouble with the casino story missions or the Diamond Casino Heist, I have guides linked down in the description below and my pinned comment, so you can feel free to check that out, learn how to speedrun the Diamond Casino Heist solo for all the setup missions. Then you get yourself a duo to join the finale with you. You can run through that as fast and efficiently as possible in the meta format and get your money just repeatedly on loop all week long. So I'll have that linked down in the description below, and I'll have a money guide on the casino missions as well as the casino work missions tomorrow. And for even more bonus money on top of the Diamond Casino Heist and casino story and work missions, if you complete the Diamond Casino Heist twice this week, you will receive $100,000 for completing the weekly challenge, plus you'll be rewarded with the Diamond Strike vest. At the Diamond Casino Resort this week, your Lucky Wheel Podium vehicle is the Dinka Jester Classic. And this is a pretty well-rounded sports car. You get solid speed, quick acceleration, and I would say responsive enough handling. Grip is good, stability, it's reliable enough to drive, but at high speed, you get this really annoying understeer. It's going to remain just controllable. You just have to keep that in mind because it is like a driving quirk with this car that I don't like. And it's also slower off the line compared to a lot of other comparable vehicles that, you know, are matching it in top speed on long straights. And that's just because this vehicle either shifts too early or it also kind of likes to hang in the revs for too long. And it can't really make up its mind. I feel like if Rockstar just kind of fixed the transmission shift points with this vehicle, it would be just fine. But right now, it's all sorts of whack. Still a fun car and still worth owning, especially if you can win it off the lucky wheel, which is exactly what we're going to be doing today. So let's spin this bad boy up and see if we can unlock it. Now, like we talked about in the bonuses section, well, actually, let's just spin this wheel, see if we can get it. We're gonna get very close. We're not gonna get it. We're gonna get RP. Oh my god, we are gonna get it. First try? Okay, I'll take it, baby. Let's go. Let's go. I will take another one. I actually have no idea where to put it. I guess more sports cars? I have a tuner. I have more of a tuner's garage at my auto shop, and I feel like I have the space for it. Let's just throw it there. That's so crazy that we got it. Okay, sweet. You guys got to drop a like on that. What I was saying, though, was always get your daily visitor chips. Get your 1,000 chips. This week, you're making 2 times. You're actually getting 2,000, as you can see right here. So definitely make sure to do that each day this week. Here at the LS Car Meet, your prize ride for this week is this Gallivanter Baller ST you could see behind me right here. And the prize ride challenge is not too bad for this week. It's not quite as easy and cheesable as last week's. You need to place top 4 in LS Car Meet Series races for 2 days in a row. So, barring you just getting a vehicle basically for free in 1 day by placing top 2 like we did last week, this is the second easiest challenge you can get. Top 4, top 5, and only 2 days in a row. Sometimes they make you win an LS Car Meet Series race or place top 2 for 3, 4, 5 days in a row. 5 days is kind of rare and a little bit more on the exaggerated hyperbole side. But either way, this is an easier challenge to complete. Not necessarily a vehicle that I could see many players wanting to buy, so that's why you should probably use the prize ride challenge method to actually obtain this vehicle. Off-road, I mean, it's a Land Rover. These newer Land Rovers, they're not, you know, I don't want to call them a pavement princess. They're more just like sex appeal vehicles for like wives of wealthy gentlemen. You know, they're driving their Land Rovers around, their newer ones. Older Land Rovers definitely more spec to just handle off-road, but these things are still great for off-road performance, especially on steep terrain. These things will just haul themselves up a hill. Very durable. You don't get much body deformation from crashes, even without the armor upgrades, which is really cool. At high speed, though, a lot of understeer with the ST, and it's kind of due to the fault of the weight distribution that this vehicle has. It's weighted very strange. Not really ideal for, like, aggressive turning. You have to slow down significantly, but still, more of a great utility SUV if you want to throw it around on the dirt trails off-road, or just kind of just generally use it for free mode grinding. You know, it's not going to necessarily be built for straight competitive racing, but it's still just a very fine vehicle. At the salvage yard, let's check out your vehicle robberies for this week. These are available through the date of November the 26th. So we have this Dinka Sugoi here. This is the standard range vehicle featured in the Podium robbery where you could steal it. The Gallivanter Baller STD is this week's mid-range vehicle featured in the McToney robbery. And then the top range car for the week is the Anus Jubilee featured in the Duggan robbery. And as you can see by the lack of the garage icon in the bottom left-hand corner of the vehicle thumbnails, none of them are claimable. When it comes to our property discounts for the week, let's check it out. This is the free casino master penthouse that any player could take advantage of. You get everything. You get your master penthouse, the lounge area, the media room, the spa, the bar and party hub, private dealer, the office, the extra bedroom, the garage, all of this for free. You can modify it and change it with colors, patterns, all that type of stuff. There's so many different things to do here. Also, if you have GTA Plus, you can also get the Casino Master Penthouse Party Package. I don't actually know what that is, but all I know is that you can change all this stuff. This is an absolutely free business. I would say players should get this anyway so that they could start the casino storyline and get that Armored Paragon R, because you still make a lot of first-time money bonuses, and so you can make a bunch of the money back you spend on the penthouse, but the penthouse is a requirement to start the casino storyline. But now you're getting that barrier to entry for absolutely free, so this is awesome. Now, not only that, you're also getting the arcade for 30% off this week. So once you meet up with Lester, start that cutscene and do that, you could take advantage of the arcade property, which is 30% off. You need the arcade to do the Diamond Casino heist. I have my location up here in Vinewood. I should probably change it to like La Mesa or something. But either way, I have a bunch of my businesses up here. You can get the arcade. You need that for the Diamond Casino Heist, so it's definitely worth spending the 30%, or excuse me, the 70% on this business. Yes, it's expensive, but you'll be making tons of that money back with the Diamond Casino Heist this week if you have someone to play with, and especially if you check out my Discord linked in the description below as well. I have a Looking for Gamers tab, so you can input your platform and find some friends to play with to run the heist with you. When it comes to our vehicle discounts here in GTA Online for the week, let's check them out. We have a bunch of them. They're all 30% off, so we'll just go through and review the prices. But remember, the Mansions DLC and the Winter DLC is releasing over the next few weeks here, so you don't want to blow all your money, especially with the Black Friday discounts on a bunch of war stock vehicles and other, expensive supercars and stuff like that. We're going to be getting that next week, so if you want to spend a bunch of money before the DLC, I would definitely wait for next week, but we do have some good picks here, which we'll be talking about. So the Declassy Mamba, 30% off, you can get it for just under $700,000. The Albany VSTR, you can get this for 900 grand. This is absolutely worth a purchase this week. It's a sedan, but it's an insane sports car. It's super fast, has excellent handling, rear wheel drive, so you can still swing it around corners. It's awesome. It's a thrill to drive. Absolutely worth picking up. The Ubermacht Revolter is still free. You can also get that from Luxury Autos for that Santa Nove monogram livery. The Dinka Vindicator is on sale for $441,000 or 30% off. You can get the Karen Sultan RS Classic for 940 grand while it's 30% off this week. Same with the Volcar Warner HKR, 30% off for 661 grand. The Maibatsu Penumbra FF, you can get this for $966,000. It's a cool vehicle. Obviously, the Calico GTF is going to be better for a tuner's vehicle, but this is still fun to drive. I think you could pass this week, even if it is on discount though. Same with the Dinka Blista Conjo, not worth it, $304,000. Definitely not, avoid it. Lampadati Tropos Rally up next. You can get both livery styles for $571,000. Definitely a cool off-road rally car. Grab yourself a BF Surfer Custom for 30% off for $310,000 if you want. Slightly better than the normal Surfer, but you don't really need it. Grab yourself the Karen Sultan Classic, not the RS Classic. You can get this for 30% off, $1.2 million or 900 grand with the trade price. Maxwell Vagrant, you can get this for 1.54 million or 1.162 with the trade price. Cool off-road vehicle and sort of buggy style, like rock crawler, desert racer, but not really worth it, I don't think. Before we check out the Warstock vehicles, the Impante Arbiter GT is also for 30% off if you're on Enhanced. I'm on Legacy, so I can't showcase it to you, but I think that's on Southern San Andreas Super Autos. I may be incorrect though. But on Warstock, we have the Rune Zaba here, 30% off for 1.68 million or 1.26 million with the trade price. The Invade and Persuade tank for $1.6 million. Those two weren't really worth it because we're going to be getting better opportunities next week. Another good Warstock vehicle you can get for this week though is the Insurgent Pickup, because then you could take it to your MOC. You can turn it into the Insurgent Pickup Custom, and for 1.256 million plus the upgrade to turn it into the custom, I think that's another what, $800,000 or $900,000, or if you spend 945k on the original variant with the trade price. This thing is amazing. You can fit 9 players in here. It's weaponized, insane turret, insane damage, very aggressive armored vehicle. Not the best vehicle by explosive resistance, but still very good. It's worth it this week, trust me, if you have a squad to roll with. If you're a solo player, I mean, you don't need it, but it's still cool to have. At the test drive section of the LS Car Meet, realistically, you could pass on all 3 of these vehicles, but I gotta shill the Nagasaki Hot Rod Blazer here. I just love this thing, man. It's so funny. It completely outshines the standard Blazer. It has faster acceleration and a higher top speed. You can maintain excellent off-road capability with this thing. Really precise steering, maybe a little bit too precise and like twitchy. Like it does have very sensitive handling, lower stability because of a higher center of gravity, but I just love the look of it. It's a Happy Meal toy. I mean, look at this thing. You could just hop on this quad and absolutely rip it. If you want to pick it up, what is the purchase price? $69,000. How whimsical. Next up, the Weenie Dynasty. Just completely lackluster performance all around. Comes with the taxi livery, which is kind of cool. You know, bad acceleration, bad top speed, decent handling, but that's not saying much because it doesn't go fast. Same thing with the braking. It's good, but you're not going fast, so it doesn't take much to stop this vehicle. That's about it. You know, you could pass on it. $450,000 as well. I forgot how expensive it was. Next up, the Western Zombie Bobber. It is fast, it's nimble, large V-twin engine. I mean, look at the size of that thing. You get great torque and top speed. It's better than most or pretty much all cruiser motorcycles in terms of drivability and maneuverability. Pretty good suspension too, which is nice. Just smooth ride, good value. I think it's a worthwhile addition to your garage for $99,000. But again, remember, this is in the context of a new winter DLC coming soon, so you don't really need to buy any of these because nothing's incredible about any of them. Here at Simeon's is where I definitely recommend you pick up at least some of the cars if they interest you, because some of them I really do see the value in for this week. So we'll get started first on the left-hand side here. Sorry, Tom Connors. We'll check out the Labadati Führer GT first. This car is known for its exceptional top speed in the sports class and category. Acceleration is just going to be more on the moderate side. Cornering isn't the best, honestly, maybe even a little bit challenging. It's kind of unstable if you're just maneuvering at really high speed, which may not be the best thing for a sports car, obviously. It also has limited damage resilience, but this was one of the more expensive cars that released for, you know, OG GTA Online. I mean, check out the price here, $461,000. I could have sworn it was like a little bit more. I thought it was a $600,000 car, but that was the Cheetah, right? $650,000. Anyway, the Labadati Führer GT is pretty cool to drive. It just feels very stiff. That's the only way to describe it. But I'd still see the value in it. It's just with a new DLC around the corner, should you spend $500,000 on this car? Probably not, but I do still like it. The Western Cliffhanger up next. It's based on this Harley-Davidson XR750. This is a race-ready bike here. You get classic aesthetic, which is cool, but more modern functionality with a bike, so you can get up to 125 miles an hour. You can do some really high-speed wheelies, long stoppies. Honestly, if you're using this bike to race, it's a perfectly fine choice, and you could treat it like a trial bike too. It'll you know, do you just fine that way. $259,000 if you want to buy it. Next up, the Bravado Verlier. I love this thing, and honestly, in this gold, I was gonna say, you know, I don't like gold vehicles all that much, but I kind of like it with this car right here. Super high top speed, great responsive handling. This thing, you can throw it around any corner you want. Little bit of speed loss if you're diving into a corner, so you might as well just like slow down a little bit for it, since you're gonna need to anyway. Maybe a slight bit of oversteer if you're just like whipping it around the track, but it's based on the Wiseman GTMF5 as well as the TVR Sagaris. It's visually appealing, I think. I mean, the rear end taillights are stretched out a little bit too much, but in terms of the exhaust note and the engine note it has, it sounds incredible. I think it's worth adding to your garage, and it's only gonna run you $718,000. The Hijack Rustin. It's styled after the Volo 5. Quick acceleration, agile cornering. It's sturdy, surprisingly resilient. It looks super lightweight. Obviously, you're exposed with the open cabin design, so you're pretty vulnerable to gunfire, but is it the best race car, like car to take around the track? It's kind of a track car. Not really, because it doesn't have the best traction, which is sad. So $464,000 for a car that won't be able to handle all that well. It's not gonna like spin out like crazy, but maybe you find it nice because it's loose in the rear is what I could say. That sounds really bad. Anyways, next up, the LCC Innovation. This is a chopper, just better all around than the one you've driven in GTA 4. It's just non-comparable. In this game, it can get up to 110 miles an hour based on the Harley-Davidson Breakout and Billy Lane choppers. It's pretty cool, classic aesthetic bike with upgraded performance features compared to the one in GTA 4, which isn't saying much. $92,000 purchase price. If you are watching on Thursday, November the 20th, the location for the gun van is the Grand Sonora Desert location here by the Thompson Scrapyard. So I'll zoom into the location on the map. You can see right here for the gun van. And for the gun van stock and selection, let's check it out. We do have the military rifle featured here. This is 30% off if you have GTA Plus. We have the battle rifle. We also have the heavy rifle. This Scar is 50% off. It's a half off discount on the heavy rifle just for all players this week. The marksman rifles featured here, the normal MG, the nightstick, as well as the baseball bat. Anyways, we're going to be wrapping things up right here. So thank you guys so very much for watching today's video. Make sure to drop a like on it if you guys did go on to enjoy it, and consider subscribing to the channel if you are new and you want to stay up to date with more GTA 5 online content just like this. More awesome, heavily edited GTA Online guides coming out this weekend. I cannot wait for you guys to check out. We have a lot of stuff coming to the channel, especially with the Mansions DLC around the corner. There's just so much fun stuff that we're going to be able to make videos on with this game. And yeah, also feel free to check me out over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, specifically twitch.tv for more GTA Online money grinding live streams. It is the GTA 6 waiting room over on there. And yeah, have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys tomorrow with the GTA Online money guide showing you guys how to make money for this week in full in-depth format. I'll see you guys then. Adios, amigos.